Long time no here. I hope you missed me because I certainly miss myself. By the way, chapter 16 guide is being worked on, but I'm very busy and it's not because of Enfield. Francesco Caracciolo is good, one of the better gold BBs, but that doesn't make the banner worth pulling on for players with cube issues. Because the banner is just 2% chance for a good BB and 98% chance for useless or mid ships, it's best to skip it. If you want to buy borderline, then trust me, new ships in every future event will offer that opportunity too. Of course, I can't stop you from pulling, but just be aware that you will be compromising your chances of getting upcoming new rainbow ships. Francesco is a gold BB with average reload stat of 161, which is not enough for 4 salvos in 80-second showdown. With these guns, the good guns, even with max tech, oath, and no BB blocking. With the PR8 mech gun for medium or heavy, then she can do 4 salvos with max tech and oath, but again that assumes that no other BB in the fleet is blocking her at all. So really the reload stat is just not enough. Overall, she's in the upper tier of gold BBs, but not a top gold BB. She's pretty tanky with plus 20% evasion stat, 25% heal per battle, and partially minus 20% damage taken. She can do campaign mob or campaign boss or just single target bossing, no particular preference. She doesn't need flagship position, but in campaign you would usually put the BB in the flagship anyways so that they can shoot the suicide boats. And finally, for some reason in 2026, they're still releasing gold BBs with less than 100% chance on the barrage. On the left is the barrage she fires when she fires her main guns, and notice that there are 4 shells and then like 8 spikes, I think. The spikes spawn on top of the enemy. If the enemy is not moving, then they'll all hit. If the enemy is moving, then like 75% of them will hit. And then the barrage on the right is what she fires when an enemy gets close to her. The range is 85 range, which happens to be the exact same range as the barrage of Friedrich der Grosser. Coincidence? I think not. For personal damage, we can compare her to Owari, who is a top gold BB, so less light and medium DPS and equal heavy DPS. But note that, again, Francesco has low reload stat. She will be struggling to finish 4 salvos in 80-second meta showdown. She does do more DPS than Monarch, but Monarch has the slow and the evasion debuff on that boss, so Monarch is overall better for medium and heavy than Francesco is. And the Magistrate of the Emperor is the 80% chance barrage, and it's not a good sign when 28% of your damage, like 28 here and then 28 on these medium and heavy, 28% of your damage is based on a barrage with 80% chance to proc. So B tier everywhere up to chapter 14 and the single target bossing. I will not use her for chapter 15 or 16, so overall just slightly worse than Monarch and Owari. But to be fair, like much better than Alabama, who is the best gold battleship that is readily available to new players in the Metal Shop. As I said in the beginning, new players should save their cubes for UR banners, not this one. But if you do want to pull her and you do pull her, then she's certainly worth using as a new player. For old players, she is okay with 1 BB firepower and not worth using in hard content at all. So here's some example gear for new players. Just pretend that her hair color is green. First one for campaign or mob, this should be, if you haven't unlocked Opti yet, just use the unupgraded version of the twin 410mm, and then standard Mark 6 for light boss or whatever 20-second AP gun for medium and heavy.